Well, it's here. We're going to talk about debt this week. And one thing I want to clarify right off the bat is that I don't have anything, I don't have problems with debt or the subject of debt or anything like that. And I just kind of clarifying that because, many of you have the perspective that, a highly capitalized business such as agriculture can't run without debt. There may be some reasons for that, and I'm okay with that. A couple of things, rules of thumb about debt that I want to point out in this discussion is that my own thinking and my own use of debt has a long history. I've used it ineffectively and effectively. Currently not in debt, but I think that's a process that if you are in debt, then you want to work your way out of, just for the inner peace that is involved in actually attaining that, is very worthy, whether it's on the personal side of things or the business side of things. The other thing is if you absolutely have to use debt, and what I mean by that is that you've analyzed the fact that it's the only decision that you have. Okay, just consider the fact that the slave is indebted to the lender. Okay, I keep bringing these things up, but the Proverbs is just full and rich with financial advice. Of course, it doesn't tell you how to get out of debt if you're in debt. It doesn't show you how to manage debt if you're in debt or anything like that, but some worthy things to think about. When I think about debt, the only reason that I would use debt is to actually finance assets that are appreciating value. Right now, over the long run, real estate typically has done fairly well. So mortgages on businesses or real estate seems to be a pretty good investment. So financing it with some leverage or debt can be one of the solutions to obtaining and controlling that type of asset. And the other one is the fact that, especially in a business, if it is not income producing, then I would say that 99.99% of the time it should not be financed. Okay, so that tractor or and these are depreciating assets. Those that lose value over time, you wear them out. Okay, if they're not actually income generating and positively income generating in that type of analytics, then I would almost unequivocally say don't finance them. Save up and get it. It's means that it's somewhat excessive in the business structure, in the truer sense of it. So again, I'm not against debt. I think there is a peace that comes over oneself if you're not indebted, not a slave to those around you or lending institutions specifically. So that's where I come from, where I come out of it. And you're going to listen to some things that absolutely says that debt is completely out of the question for anything and everything, or maybe come away from that sort of thing. Dave Ramsey does not use debt. At least that's what he says. Okay, and I believe him. I don't have any reason not to. But in order to buy our place, buy our house, build our house, in order to add on to the real estate that we control right now in our small little place, we've had to finance parts of it, had to finance parts of our business as well. But as I look back and evaluating it with the filter of, was it a income generating leverage move, debt move, then I probably would have made some different decisions back then, and that's the lens I'm using at this point. So hope you don't cringe. Hopefully you enjoy these. Hopefully you get something out of them. Again, if you need anything, have specific questions or general questions, I'm happy to answer those. Text me or email me. I always enjoy visiting on the phone. We can set up a Zoom meeting if there's further things that I can discuss with you. I'm always interested in how you're doing in your situation. If you have specific questions, maybe I could shed light on some of those too. I don't have all the answers, of course, but I might be able to help in certain ways. So with that, over and out. Good luck and get out of debt.